Okay, so what we're going to do today is show you how I did the random choir at the end of Romulus and Remus. So first of all, we've got a MIDI track here, and we drag on the DSK Choir Z sound. This is free. It's a bit buggy in places, but generally it does a pretty decent job. So we're going to make a MIDI clip, and I'm just going to do some pretty random notes. At least they're vaguely in the same key. Okay, so let's check that's working. Okay, so the next thing to do is make that sound a bit more like a choir. So I found the best way of doing this so far is choral R's, two of those, then choral R's 2, and hopefully I should sound a bit better now. Okay, so still sounds a little bit Dalek-like. So the next thing we're going to do is make that a bit more random, as if people are just singing any old thing that they want to. So I'll click on MIDI effects. I'm going to go to random and drag that in. And basically most of the time, 80% of the time, I want it to do a different note, and it's going to go up. At the moment it's got 12 choices, so it'll go up either no notes or it'll go up to 12 notes. When I play that now, you should get between the notes that we actually put on the clip and 12 semitones up, so it should sound a bit different. Okay, beautiful. The only thing is those notes aren't in any particular scale or key, so we're going to drag a scale on, and we're going to put Ionian scale on, and what that's going to do is it'll basically take each note that it comes up with that are random, and it'll try and put it to the nearest note on the Ionian mode major scale. So let's try it. Okay, so it now sounds like it's in the same kind of key. So what you will notice is it just sounds like a load of men at the moment, so we want to get some higher sounds in there. So we're going to scale it, so now it's got a chance of going up to 12 times 2, which is 24. So if we play that, okay, so it's a bit of a better range now. Now they're all singing with the same note length at the moment, so what we're going to do now is change the note length. So I'm going to drag that on there, and as I change that, the whole character of this is going to change. So we'll start off nice and small, not much difference, but so that's sounding better already. Now, if they're a choir, they might be in a cathedral. Let's get a bit of reverb on there. That will certainly make it sound better. That's probably a bit much. Let's try that. So fairly subtle, but that does make quite a bit of difference. Nice, not bad at all. So now what we're going to do is actually we're going to make this more like a song now. So rather than just playing it all the time, just the same, we're going to put on a length here, and we are going to fiddle around with it a little bit. So first of all, we're going to start off with the note length, and we're going to start off fairly low. So we're going to go down to, well, no, starting off at 50 milliseconds or so. In the middle, we're getting up to, I think we had it sounding pretty good at about 5 seconds, didn't we? So 5 seconds, and then we're going to come back down again. I'm not entirely sure how long that's going to go on for, but let's try that. And if you want to be posh, you can use curves. I doubt we'll hear much difference. So that'll now start with short, and as we go along, the notes will get longer and longer, and it'll feel like an upswelling of voices. Then it would calm down again. So another thing we can do, let's start off with random. Let's start off with mostly bass. So if we only give it a few choices at the beginning, it'll only go up a little bit from the initial notes, and then towards the middle, let's get some higher voices in. So let's go back up to the 14 or whatever, and maybe stick at that for a little bit, and then come back down to your 4. So that should start off a bit more bassy, and then some higher vocals come in later. And there we have it, a do-it-yourself random choir. So have a listen to my track Romulus and Remus, and at the end you'll hear something very similar to that, a few more effects and things, but really it's just based on that. So have a go, and see you soon.